Hello there everyone, it's HeroicLegend here. We're back playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. I know we're at this screen and normally I'm just like meh. Well, I believe last time I was just like meh about it, but there's a reason. Right after this scene there was actually a little cutscene, so I had to quite literally stop the video, stop what I was doing and leave this data alone. Also, to answer a buddy of mine's question, yes, the internet loves Hilda. It's just a thing. Gotta leave Edelgard there alone for a bit. I do want to bond with her though. I think I will help her use the. We'll get more acquainted with the axe. Maybe I should help her learn some more magic. Give her that chance, that opportunity.
Nothing worth celebrating. I'm getting.
Oh, I think having a D in reason and faith is good. Hubert, my lad. You need to work on your riding skills, actually. Ooh, perfection! He actually did not do this well.
Perhaps.
Almost a good chunk of the way into D after going from E. E+, I'm liking that. The horses is probably going to be the biggest problem, though. Ferdinand, you're doing fine, actually. I'd like to actually rather wait until you get max points. Let's actually get Lindhart started, too. Here has some points in...
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say Ari has some points in Lance. We're gonna kind of juggle between the two.
It is a. Tell me.
And one more.
Oh.
There we go. Okay, Bernie, you're doing fine, but we can boost up that bow a little bit.
I'd never have learned this back in my room.
That's true. There we go.
Thanks.
That's my girl. Petra. I think... No, I kind of still like her as an assassin. I might just have her hop around between stuff. Flame, what are your goals? Faith in riding. Yeah, actually, Lance is already pretty good. I guess I could personally raise your lancing a bit. Actually, no. I will give Petra the opportunity to be, you know, able to do more than just bow and sword. Actually, she already has enough in that. If I turn her into a flyer, she could just literally rain death from the skies. It's a thought. It's a thought. For now, I'm kind of comfortable with her just being my assassin. Maybe switching her up from there. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I see the merit of someone who's mastered Satson class running around the battlefield with bow and on horseback, but it's just, I don't know, for me I didn't feel like it was wise. Group tasks. We're gonna actually have Hubert and Lindhart be working on stable duty. I'll double check the goals of everyone. Ferdinand's getting close to at least, I believe, the axe minimum requirements. Or he might not be, I don't remember. Hubert's needs to be C and Lance before I can just make him focus on horses, because he doesn't need help focusing on reason, I believe. Bernie's doing fine. Again, she gets most of her training from horseback battles. Maybe once she reaches B+, I'll switch her back to horse as well. Dorothea's doing just fine. Needs a B+ in the magic, which we can actually change her to now because she's doing decently. Yeah, Petra's doing fine. Flane's doing fine. Shamir's doing fine. Okay. Lecture time.
May I ask you something?
Shoot. One professor lectures my students. Some will inevitably have to keep keeping up. Others will get too far ahead in their studies. And all this problem might be solved. Well, we must recruit more professors. I'm glad you approve, Hubert.
You look unwell. It's because of what happened, isn't it?
Don't speak of it aloud.
You can't change the past. For now, all we can do is use it to our advantage.
I know that. I also know that I must steel myself to ascend the Imperial throne.
Oh, the controller died. Whoops. Well, ain't that embarrassing? Luckily, I have... Uh-oh. Alright. Well, yeah, I expected to see that. Okay. This is super unexpected. Give me for sounding like Frankie from One Piece for a second there. Just, there we go. Okay, we will continue this little cutscene as soon as I am finished setting up the switch. Oh no. Things are falling. I'm scared. Okay, there we go.
Those preparations are going well. Someone is coming.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. Something terrible is happening in Ramire Village. That's where you were when fate sent you our way. This feels preordained.
Are the Knights making progress with their investigation? If what is happening there is by design, there must be someone pulling the strings. There is the Death Knight, of course, and the mysterious mages who were implicated with the Western Church. They showed up when Flame was kidnapped as well, and now there is another strange occurrence near the monastery. It seems an unknown organization hopes to make the monastery its stage for something.
Do you believe that all these incidents are connected, Professor? That is the logical conclusion, but I'm not so sure. It certainly appears that all of the events surrounding the monastery are connected by a single thread. However, I think it's possible that it may just be a result of different motives overlapping. Remember, Professor, if you think of people as simply enemies or allies, it may be impossible to grasp the truth.
Linhardt's birthday. That's a gift,
Much
flowers.
appreciated. This should be easy for us. We'll be all right. Our results should please you.
Alright, nice results all around.
Not a total waste.
Okay. We've actually made decent progress into B as a professor. Right, supports. Oh, just the one.
Linhardt,
you are.
Observant as ever, Ferdinand. What can I help you with?
You have been utilizing clever tricks to give me the slip. But not today. Prepare yourself. A noble cannot escape from his duty. Hold these words in your heart.
It seems you really mean it this time. I suppose I have no choice but to outmatch you.
Finally, a little enthusiasm. You are bravely stepping upon the path of nobility. Let us begin!
Come now, Ferdinand. Don't be foolish. I can't possibly train with you. I have places to be.
Wait! I will not allow you to get away!
I can't run anymore.
Just admit defeat.
Can't we? Just a minute. Ferdinand, let me catch my breath.
Well, maybe just for a moment. I could use a rest myself.
Jesus, look like he's about to faint.
I am surprised you could run so far. I had assumed that all that lounging around would have dulled your constitution. But I had a difficult time keeping up.
The fear of having to exert myself really helped.
Can I just save this and this be like... this is pretty much the model for a lot of people.
You're none too slow yourself. It's been a while since I ran like that. It actually feels pretty good.
I wonder if he's just feeding him more of what he wants to hear.
It does it not? Well, how about we say that thrilling chase was your training for the day? If you will excuse me, I'm going to run even more, so I can catch you next time.
After all the running you already did, that's our Ferdinand. You always give everything your all, don't you?
And what is wrong with that?
Nothing whatsoever, Ferdinand. I mean that.
Aww. I like that. I like that. That's a good conversation. Oh, I was wondering why I seemed louder. Apparently the audio confangled on me. Confangled, I say. I just have to do a little something real quick for no reason. See, this is weird. I see neither... I don't see the do on this list, but I see Hilda. Even though I can't give Hilda gifts or nothing. Wait, what? Oh, that was Rhea. I want to raise Edelgard support with me just a little bit, so I think I know what I'm going to do today. I'm going to try to squeeze in as much as I can of the stuff. Oh, first off...
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy, and it is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same? And yet, it feels familiar, as though pulled from a corner of my memory, from a time long ago. I simply cannot fathom it.
Yeah, I got the DLC, so I got the free items, but I'm still debating what to do with them. Okay, we got Monica. Okay, I'm gonna fast travel around to help me get to certain people quicker. It might be easier for me to just go to the people who are enclosed and nearby the fast travel spots.
Need something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time.
Hey, it's not like I'm bothering her. Sorry for the ruckus, Professor. Please don't worry about it too much. Nothing to worry about here.
I wish you would worry about it a little more.
This is my first time working with the Gerald, the legend known across the ages as the Blade Breaker. And I get to see him with my own eyes. That means I have to try my absolute hardest.
Hooah, indeed, sir. Alright. Might skip the tournament today in favor of trying to raise up the professor rank. If I remember correctly, no, no, don't do that. Oh, I forgot what the tournament gets you.
What is it? Sorry, I've got a cold. Thanks.
Yeah, I think even as professor, we don't believe that. Oh, well, there's another item.
Hey, I know you figure medicine and magical healing are two ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious. But magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy. Stuff like that.
Thank you for the insight there, Manuela. Do some gardening. Harvest some gardening. Plant some more things. Let's go for... I actually would kind of like... see what these green flowers make. Anything around here? Oh, there is a thing.
Hey, Professor, did you see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? He left soon after, but I saw him talking to Edelgard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about. I guess that would make sense. He is the Minister of Military Affairs, after all. Still, though, I could have sworn those two didn't get along.
Okay, I need to take a moment to calm down, because I don't know what that might mean. Uh-oh.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month, I'm casting my line just... You're going with the captain to investigate Ramire Village soon, aren't you? It feels like so long ago that you two came here.
Well, I hope it was a good... That's a good thing? Question mark?
That's so. I'm worried about Ramire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal. What? Ah, come on, don't tease me. But what if it really was something like that? How could we hope to stop it?
Defeating the Spectre, Ash. It's really not that hard. Gold coin. Gold map. Best boy.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that reported. He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not too worried. Still, I wonder what in the world he's doing out there.
Alright, I think it's becoming a little bit more obvious by how quiet I'm being when certain people are talking that I know things. And that's true. I do. I'm trying not to spoil it in case anyone hasn't seen stuff, although pretty sure if you're watching this you just want my take on the whole thing, so I'll be explaining things once they happen still.
You know, Professor, the tournament fish, and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
You know, why...
Sassy boy.
Oh, I have a request.
Ah. Dang it. Okay, I think we can loop into here, go around and grab this. There's a lot of people to talk to.
Hey! When news reached us of the disturbance, ours was the first unit dispatched to Remire. We had renowned scholars and accomplished magic wielders with us. In all honesty, I was scared witless the entire time. For all we knew, it was an epidemic like the rumors suggested. And rumors aside, that place had an eerie air about it that chilled you right to the bone.
Investigating Remire Village. Be on your guard.
They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must. After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself? Your character must be stronger than most. Interesting choice.
Huh. Got it. Okay, so I might just save that for next episode, because it does look like I might be pushing this one.
Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore. I used to think they were the best, but now I can't even stand looking at them. But worrying about it won't solve my problems. What if I can never eat fish again?
Ah, I messed up on that one. Oh lord, it's this one. Okay, I'm gonna save the actual quest bit of that Catherine and Shamir are gonna do for either another episode or, if I can, this one.
Professor, you seem unwell. How are you faring? If you're not feeling well, I'd strongly recommend some rest.
Thanks, Dimitri.
Professor, tell me, is this about Remire? There are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this? In that case, we should strengthen the guards. If you visit the village, Professor, please, take care.
You got it, old man.
I thought we might make it through last month in peace. But no, another incident just had to arise, didn't it? If only this debacle had to do with crests, why, I'd have gone and dealt with it in an instant.
I know, Jim Gordon. I think we all wish it was that simple.
I am so happy to be part of your class, Professor. I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child. That was so very long ago now. Oh, I mean very. Very, very, very long ago.
There are a lot of gifts.
The librarian is always out and about these days. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Ugh, now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He better come back soon.
Don't worry about it too much, Annette. He's allowed to have a little bit of a life outside the school. Not much of one, just a little bit.
Ah, Professor! The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was such good fun, don't you think?
Ignatz, how long are you going to keep harping on about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Oh, come on, let me gush! Did you see how the house leaders came together after the battle? What an incredible thing to witness. Harmony, even after something so hard fought.
True. If they can keep playing nice, perhaps there will be peace in Fodlan after all.
I get it.
Remire Village is an Empire territory, but it's still relatively close to the monastery. Oh, but you know all about that, don't you? The story goes that it was in Remire Village that Alois found you.
Thank you for telling me that.
I heard about Remire Village from some of the knights. It's certainly troubling. If it's a contagion, we at Garrick Mach should be on the lookout as well. Oh? Well, that's better. But I wonder what the real cause could be. Your words are oddly persuasive, Professor. Even if they're not exactly based on anything.
They are based on something.
Hey,
Right. Professor. How are you feeling, Professor? You look rather ill, if you don't mind my saying so.
I do.
Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Take some rest. Just my natural talent, nothing out of the ordinary. Enough wit now. You should lie down.
Alright.
Really?
Oh dear.
During the Red Wolf Moon, wild monsters make ready for the winter to come, stirring more than at any other time of the year. You are off for Remire Village, isn't that right? May the goddess protect all of you.
So I'm gonna ignore that little interaction that the NPCs had with one another right there. I think it's just for the best. Despite how rude they were.
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the four saints are all-important figures in the teachings of Seros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlin. I have something to ask of you.
Need something?
You know what?
This one? You're all set.
Just a smart idea, honestly.
See you again soon.
A little bit of extra riding. Yeah, this exploration day might have to be split up, unfortunately. That little extra bit that I basically missed in the previous recording is a touch much.
This is a place of mysteriousness. I have awareness of how much difference every part of the world is. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully.
Aww. Oh, jeez, has to go all the way around.
Oh, goodness. Is something the matter, Professor? You look a little pale. Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year.
That's true. I'll be fine, Mercedes. I hate when the random NPCs like want to talk.
You do not look well. Are you sure you aren't coming down with a cold or some other ailment? Please, visit a doctor before your situation worsens. I suppose the infirmary is also an option. Though when I went there the other day, I was unable to receive medical guidance, as Professor Manuela was drunk and fast asleep on the floor.
That's,
I could use your help.
Okay.
Well, good day, Professor. Well then, I should go.
Aww.
Remire Village. Is that not where you met Edelgard? If you had not been there, something terrible could have happened. Did one of the house leaders know that mercenaries were staying in Remire Village? I wonder. It will remain a mystery for now. All we can do at this point is speculate.
Almost done with the talking bits. Yeah, I'm gonna save every little extra bit, like the talking and such, for the next episode. Maybe a little grindy bit.
What in the world is happening in Remire Village? I hear even the knights have been dispatched. I hope it's nothing too serious. After all, that's where we first met. I have valued memories of the place.
I actually didn't notice that Claude was not exactly happy while saying that.
I fear I may become a social recluse soon. My life consists of wearing a groove in the floor between the library and the dining hall. Although I guess a real recluse wouldn't leave their room, eh? That would be me if you weren't my teacher. Locked away in my room, reading, napping, never to be seen. You know, I never see Bernadetta outside of class. I wonder what it is that she does in her room all day.
Maybe worth checking out, huh, Linhart? Okay, almost done. Well, at least the talky bits.
I wonder how Remire Village is faring. Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic. It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Fargus. It even hit the capital city, taking the Queen Consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman, the fair Lady Cornelia. After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine.
I have no opinions on that woman nor that topic. None.
Really?
Hey. The knights go out from Garrick Mach to take on all kinds of other duties. I'd sure like a job like that one day. Then again, I don't know. Serving Lady Rhea here is pretty good.
Professor, Captain Gerald just told me. Remire Village is in a bad way, right?
The situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me, how was your vertigo?
Were you not feeling okay? You seem fine to me.
I hope you're not just saying that. We can't have you putting on a brave face, only to fall in battle.
Thanks, Dad. Ah, owl feather. Okay, that's something I can use. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez.
Well, Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary? Is that so? I suppose you have become accustomed to your new line of work. This month's assignment will again take you outside of Garrick Mach, to Remire Village. It was in Remire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not? Half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes.
Alright, we're gonna accept this quest and then end the episode and then do everything that the other questees want us to do, with the exception of Felix's one. I may just do that in the next episode as well. Oh.
The 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Ah, what's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No. We need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now, I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude. Hey, you. Do me a favor.
Yeah. So that's the quest. Real quick, I'm gonna go to the shops. So I might handle this the same way I handled Rhea.
Hello there.
Well, first things first. Oh.
This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome. Come again.
One moment before I end the episode.
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
Okay, so I'm starting to gather that now. I get the idea.
You have a good eye. A pleasure. Come again.
Wait.
Hello there.
Yeah, I've messed that one up.
Return soon, please.
Alrighty. I think, yeah, so grab that, and I want to thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, you know what to do. Much appreciated if you do. Hate to leave this episode here, but until the next one, I just want to say, laters.